This thing called wisdom is important. And when we look at the life of some biblical characters, someone like Nehemiah, and you take time to study the life of this man, you discover that wisdom is important even when God speaks. You see that what revelation does, that the spirit of revelation will reveal the will of God to you, but it takes wisdom to walk within that will of God. And so a person can have, and we see that a lot of times, that we do have access to revelation, to the will of God, but how to navigate it becomes a problem because we don't have wisdom. And so you look at the life of Nehemiah chapter 1, this man, he knew that there was a burden that came upon him for the nation of Israel to rebuild the wall in Jerusalem. And what did he do? He spent time to pray about it. It took about 3 to 4 months, and that was when he appeared before the king. Every day he still served the king. And by the time the king asked him, what many of us would have said is, many of us won't even have waited for that long. I have a burden, I'm quitting, I'm going to Israel, I'm going to Jerusalem. Let me go and get this done without the backing of one that is powerful to send one. And so that what Nehemiah did was to have communication with the king. And by the time the king noticed his countenance, said, Nehemiah, I've never since the day you've been serving me, I've never seen you surge like this. Said that this sadness is not because of sickness, it's because there's something in your heart. Tell me. And said, if it pleases you, king. What do you mean if it pleases the king? Nehemiah could have said, God sent me on an errand, oh you king. I'm leaving my job. He said, but if it pleases you, can you send me? So Nehemiah understood authority. He was a man who understood what it means to be a sent one. That's why Jesus called his disciples to himself and then he sent them out. That is what there is an authority that comes with it. So he said, if it pleases you, if I found favor in your sight, can you send me on this assignment? Nehemiah already knew what he was going to do. Write the vision and make it plain so that whoever reads it might run with it. He understood what was meant to be done, but he understood systems and knew that I can't get this done until I have certain things. And that the first thing, because the end of the Lord was already upon him, was to seek authority. And says, send me. Don't send me as a civilian. Don't send me as an ordinary person. Send me as an ambassador. That means let your power come. You want to start anything? You want to build anything? Family, business, ministry, whatever it might be, career. It's not just enough for you to know what to do. Revelation, like I said, will reveal what you are meant to do. But it takes wisdom. How do I go about it? The problem at times is not receiving from God. It's being able to break it down into that template to make it plain. That is where we lack wisdom. The things become vague and so we don't know what to do. And so he said, can you send me? And the king said, okay, how long will you be gone for? And afterwards, he did not stop there. He said, can you please give me letters to all the governors so that they will provide me with safe passage? I need the word. I need something to unlock doors that will grant me access. No restriction. He was able to receive. He understood gatekeeping. He understood that there might be oppositions and problems ahead. And so he received a solution from the king. For you to start business, you need capital. What Nehemiah did was, King, can you provide me with the capital, with the wisdom, the connections and everything I need? I don't have any connection with these kings that will provide me, with these governors that will provide me safe passage, but you do. A word from you, a letter from you will make them yield. Through the connection of the king wrote the letters to all the kings, let them give a safe passage. And Nehemiah then said, he said, it's not enough. Can you also give me a letter so that I can give to Asaph, the keeper of the king's forest, so that he will give me timber that I need for the work? That means he said, I can't do this project without money, without resources. It is important. So he has the king for it as well. You can start a business, you can do a lot of things without certain resources. Maybe for you it might not be money, but the things you need to get the job done, you need to be able to ask. So that Nehemiah was asking the king and the king gave him. The same thing, you go before God. Just knowing what God wants you to do is not enough. You have to be able to stay. We have to be able to stay with him and say, Father, send me, back me up on this errand. That's why Isaiah, when he had an encounter, he said, who will go for us? He didn't say, well, I don't need to answer anything. I will just do it on my own. Oh, after all, I know what is to be. It says, send me. Just like Nehemiah, we're meant to go to God. God, okay, this is the assignment, this is the burden you've given me. Lord, send me. With your power, send me with your authority. Every door that must be opened by the governance on my way to fulfilling this, Lord, I receive the authority, the favor. I receive the wisdom and everything I need to unlock so that there will be no limitations, no disturbances, nothing will hinder me. Also, I need resources as well for this project. So give me the people, give me the right people, give me maybe the resources, money, everything that we need for this particular project. So the life of Nehemiah should be studied because it was a man that walked in wisdom, and it speaks a lot and teaches us. Listen, read the book of Nehemiah. Your life will be transformed afterwards. God bless. Bye.